Okay, good evening, everybody. Today is February 8, 2017. Every Wednesday, we give the Abhidhamma lecture, teaching about the 24 kind of universal condition. So today's condition is purejāta paccaya, pre-nascent condition. Before studying the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, saying Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So today we're talking about the pre-nascent condition, purejāta paccaya. So if you look at the picture, you see the sun and moon, So sun and moon already exist before our earth. So this picture is explained as a, example of the pre-nascent condition. Before our earth, sun and moon already exist and serve as a condition for the earth and all living beings who live on the earth to survive. Yeah. So like such kind of example, within us, between the material and mind and manifestors working like this. So pre-nascent condition, purejāta paccaya, refer to a stage has already arisen, already exists, and then why stay the present? Serve as foundation for something that arises later. So a particular sense, consciousness, sense consciousness meaning eye consciousness, ear consciousness, and 5 sense store arises because pre-arisen sense organ object. Sense organ object means our consciousness, every kind of consciousness totally depend on the object and base. Yeah. Object outside stimulation. Base is inside. Inside dependent material. So totally depend on them, our various kind of consciousness arise. So under these circumstances, sense organ, this kind of sense organ, and then this kind of object, serve as a condition, pre-nascent condition, because they are already exist, they are already present. Yeah, so today, pre-nascent condition, purejāta paccaya, as we explain about them. So, like, the violin and bow, but we put violin and bow separately and no movement, no, so there's no sound, isn't it? But if we, put violin string on with the bow, so the vibration and sound coming out like this. In our body and mind, various kind of consciousness arises moment by moment, many, very, very quickly arise and pass away, arising and passing away, so many times. But like the sound, before violin and bow putting together, sounds is nowhere. We cannot see in the violin or in the bow. We cannot see where is the sound. But we putting together violin string and bow, sound coming out naturally, like this, in our body and mind, like this. So today's explanation is how they make a relationship in detail. The Buddha explained. So just as the sound of the violin only arises one is play with the bow, because of the pre-existence of both the violin string and the violin bow. So also, those different kind of thought process which take part in our 5 sense door processes, many involving many different kind of consciousness spring into being or into presentation of the 5 sense object of the things, visible objects, sound, smell, taste, and tangible object at the 5 sense door or 5 sense bed. Yeah. So which are no other than the 5 sense phases for material. And another one is a different condition. This is heart base. Heart base is totally different from these 5 sense spaces. Yeah, we need to, and we will explain later in detail. So first we need to understand is pre-nascent condition is like this. Both of the object, sense object, and then sense basis. So sub-essence, pre-nascent condition for the various kind of consciousness within us. And in our life, many different kind of consciousness arises and passes away. We cannot count how many. So moment, the Buddha explained how they connect each other and working together, in our daily life. So the presentation is possible only when the door and object are in their static stages. Here we need to understand the moment is we can categorize into 3 kind of sub-moment. In one moment, there are 3 kind of sub-moment. Sub-moment is arisen moment, static moment, and dead moment. Yeah. So there are 3 kind of the sub-moments of the life of the consciousness and of the life of the material, whatever. So these tools and these objects are material. So that's one. They also has a 3 different, sub-moment. So the presentation is only possible in the static moment only, not arising moment and not that moment. Yeah. So 5 sense object not only present themselves at the 5 sense door or the 5 senses at the steady period, but also they present themselves at the mind door at the same time. Like the Buddha gave the example, bark, rest on the branch of the tree. So whenever he rests on the tree, his shadow appear on the ground. Yeah. So these two different things appear at the same time, like this. One appear, for example, in the idol, visible object impinge in the idol at the same time in the mind as well. Impinge at the same time. Yeah, that's why. Two do. One object impinge in the two do simultaneously. Yeah, simultaneously. So physical ways kind of consciousness. Yeah, because of our mind, in our human ring and the Brahma ring, so different kind of the sen, sense sphere or Brahma wall is a fine material wall. Also, they have a body and mind. So mind always depend on the body. Without body, mind cannot continuously arise, because mind depend on the material base. Yeah. So the physical base, the material, like eye base, ear base, nose base, tongue base, body base, it's a prerequisite for all kind of the consciousness, like eye consciousness, ear consciousness, nose consciousness, tongue consciousness, body consciousness. When we seeing something, when we hearing something, and so on. So consciousness and mental state, but exemption is for the kind of existence. It's called Arupa Brahma. We call in Pali Arupa Brahma. Arupa means material. Arupa means no material. So in those rings, there's no material. But that meaning is they have no body. They have only mind. Yeah. So in those rings, so this condition is not happen. Yeah. Never happen. Because no body, no material. Yeah. But the other different kind of ring, they are both mind and material. So this kind of condition always happen. So all mental and physical phenomena arise and pass away and replaced with new ones, every moment. Yeah, every moment replace. So the replacement is consequently happen. Replacement is substitute with the old one and new one is almost exactly say our bodies stay young. Yeah, but for the senior person, the substitute of the body and mind is not almost exactly same, because of the power karma is lower down, because of the already we perform the power karma in previous life. So because of this power karma create in this life as a human being, the karma, power karma is not up, always for always down. So that's why aging, yeah, we have said every human being has a problem. Nobody want subject to aging, but we cannot escape from it. Yeah, we are going to aging moment by moment, because the karma is low down, power karma cannot substitute. But trying to in the younger ages, the karma can replace new one almost exactly same. Yeah. So at that time, okay, but later, yeah, that's why. But the all matter physical phenomena are replaced with a new one, every moment. So we many times we discuss about the the lifespan or the consciousness and lifespan of the material. So physical phenomena live 17 times as long as my moment. So, like this. So the one in the picture, 1 to 17 minutes at 17 kind of the consciousness appear. So during that time, only one material appear and it pass away. Yeah, that means 17 kind of the consciousness arising and passing away, arising and passing away 17 times, but one matter only arising and passing away. Yeah, that means. So the arising moment, one consciousness, number one consciousness, arising moment or number one consciousness and arising moment or material is exactly the same. Yeah. And 17 moment, 17 consciousness, that moment or 17 consciousness exactly saying the that moment of material. When we compare, yeah. So between them, we say the stated moment of the material is 49. We can count 49 such moment. Yeah. Lifespan is during that time the material is so strong. So strong means it's enough strong enough. That means it's strong enough to support the material consciousness, mind and mental factors to support. Yeah, that means yeah. The arising moment, no power to support because just arising, and that moment also, that moment is cannot support because of that. Yeah, so that's one between them, arising moment of the matter and that moment or the matter between the static moment. Static moment is according to the lifespan of the matter 49 consciousness set moment. Yeah. So we need to understand like this. So the all material is same, has a lifespan. So all material means different little thing matter is same lifespan of the consciousness, but mostly material has 49 sub moment of the consciousness, static moment of the matter. We need to understand like that. So that's one. It is only at the static moment that the 5 sync spaces come strong enough to serve as a sync spaces for their corresponding consciousness and mental stages or mental factors, because they are too weak at their arising moment and no longer strong enough to at their dead moment. Yeah, that's why. That's why we need to understand like that. Okay, and so once seeing consciousness arises, it depends on the I base. Yeah, so that I base arose before the arising of the seeing consciousness. Yeah, they are not exactly saying the I consciousness arises. So at that time, the many material also arising and passing away, arising and passing away. So simultaneously, I consciousness arising moment at the time, the maybe I base also arising moment. But the I consciousness cannot depend on the simultaneously arising moment of the I base. Because arising moment I base cannot support. Already I told you, just between a steady moment, between the arising moment and that moment, between then we call static moment. Only static moment the I base can support for the I consciousness. Understand? Yeah, that's why that I base arose before already arising of their I consciousness. That means it's not simultaneously. Yeah, already rising of the I base continues as a steady moment. So at that time, I consciousness arises. So I consciousness depends on that material. Yeah. So that condition is we call purejāta, pre-nascent condition, already arising and support the later consciousness. So time different, yeah, moment different. So one seeing consciousness arises, I base already exists there. So it is a static moment, we see. Static moment, second stage or present stage, present stage, yeah. So that's why we call purejāta. Purejāta means before arising, so which has already risen before of the different kind of the consciousness. Yeah, we need to understand like that. Okay, so pre-nascent sport condition, purejāta nisya, we say. Purejāta is that there's two different kind of purejāta. Purejāta nisya, and then Vuttu purejāta nisya, and then Vittaramana purejāta nisya. So we can, substitute two types included. One is symbol-based pre-nascent support with purejāta nisya, which is identical with the base pre-nascent. Yeah, discussed under the pre-nascent condition already. We finished previous lecture. The other called base object pre-nascent support, Vittaramana purejāta nisya. So there's a two kind of the pre-nascent condition. Next that we need to understand. Yeah. One is a base, only base, Vuttu purejāta. They are base as a dependent support condition, but already arising, so they call purejāta. The other one, base object, that kind of material, support in the two type, as a base, as an object. Yeah, same time. As a base and as an object, same time. Yeah. So, but not too many conditions. Not too many moment, just few moment. Yeah. But mostly a base pre-nascent support conditions in our daily life, many happen as a base pre-nascent condition. Eye base, ear base, nose base, tongue base, body base. They are always base pre-nascent supporting condition. But heart base, sometimes heart base is a base object pre-nascent condition. Yeah, heart base. So the next steps we need to understand like this. The heart base can be supporting as a base, and it can be support as an object for the consciousness. Yeah. Okay, so we need to understand there are 4 names here. 4 names. 4 names means Vattu, Aramana, Purejāta, and Nisaya. In Pali, in Pali there are 4 names. Vattu. Vattu is a base. Yeah. Vattu means a base. Yeah. Aramana. Another one is Aramana. Aramana means here object. Yeah, object. And purejāta is already know. Purejāta is a pre-nascent. And nisaya is dependent. Dependence. Nisaya, dependent. So there are 4 names. So that things must be at the same time a base and object. It must has arisen before, and it must be a support. Same time. And then something that can answer all these 4 conditions is only one, and that is only heart base. Yeah, not the other base. Yeah, not eye base, not ear base, not nose base, not tongue base, not body base. Only heart base. That kind of condition. 4 conditions are only one. Yeah. So that's why in Pali names, we mention all of them. Vattu, Vattaramana. Vattu and Aramana, we combine Vattaramana. Vattu, Aramana, Purejāta, Nisaya. Vattaramana, Purejāta, Nisaya. We say like this. Because we want to mention all these 4 conditions. Yeah. Yeah, so that material is only heart base, not the other base. Not the other base. So heart base is a base. Heart base, no heart. We need to understand heart base, no heart. We already explained about this. Heart base, we say just only the, some amount of the blood. Yeah. So that blood circulate all over our body. Yeah. That's why it's, nowadays, the doctor, they make the heart operation. They take off the heart from the body, but the human is not dying. If the heart is a heart base, if you take off the heart base, it will be dying. That's why. Yeah. The heart base is not heart. Heart base is just only the some amount of blood. Yeah. So we need to understand like this. Anyway, heart base is just kind of the material. And it can be object in some time. Object, because if when you practice meditation, when you focus on that heart base, so at that time, heart base is also can be also object. Yeah, during practice meditation, no other time. Yeah, that's why sometimes. Yeah, when you practice meditation, focus on the heart base. So your mind meditation mind focus on that as a meditation object. The heart base as a meditation object. So at that time, the heart base can be object. So it arose before the mind arises, and it serves as a support as well. Support meaning is base. Yeah. So it's simultaneously as the meditation mind arises, because of by the supporting of the heart base, and at the same time that meditation mind focus on the the object. The object is at the same time heart base. So heart base supporting and heart base as an object to arise the meditation mind. Yeah. So at the time, the heartbeat is we call Vattu Aramana Purejāta Nesya, supporting as a base, supporting as a object already arise. Yeah. Base object, pre-nascent, supporting condition, we say. Yes, but not always. Normally in our daily life, it's not happen. Just only when you practice meditation and then you focus on the heart base, as a meditation object. So at that time, that condition arises. Okay, so on such a occasion, the heartbeat is simultaneously a support and object for the single mind. Yeah, single mind meaning is a meditation mind. Yeah. So referring to this condition, the patthana is the universal condition. Stage 1 contemplate with the insight vipassana meditation on that internal base. So heart base, internal base. So one may take the heart base as an object of the insight meditation and trying to see it as impermanent, as a suffering, and as a non-self, non-soul. So in this case, heart base is a base object, pre-nascent support condition for that mind. For that mind, meaning is a meditation mind. Yeah. So that's why in the very few occasion, just only when you practice meditation, but the meditation object should be heart base. At the time, that supporting condition, that base object, pre-nascent supporting condition appear. Yeah. So the Buddha's mentioned only number one statement is Chakkaidana Chakkuvinyana Dhatuya Tan Samyudaganan Cha Dhammana purejāta paccaya paccaya. That one is in our daily life. When we see something, that condition arises. Yeah. The Chakkaidana means eye base. Internal eye base. Yeah, it's a material. So this material is served as a condition, pre-nascent condition for the eye consciousness and its associated manifest. Yeah. So like this. So in our daily life, many different kind of objects. Outside stimulation impinge in our 6 different kind of door or base. Eye base, ear base, eye do, ear do. We say, but they are same. Eye sensitivity, ear sensitivity. We call. So 6 kind of object and 6 kind of base. When they meet together at the time, the process, idle process appear. Oh, sorry, like this. like this, object and eye base meeting together. So at the same time, at the mind as well. The visible object, the visible objects simultaneously at the eye base appear here, same time. Yeah, that's why the manifest, 7 kind of manifest arises with the eye consciousness. So 7 kind of manifest are feeling, perception, and the other 5 under formation. 5 under formation is chetana, volition, and the life faculty, concentration. Concentration means ekagata, we say ekagata in Pali. Concentration, and manasikara, attention. Yeah. So the eye consciousness and manifest, 7 kind of manifest arises. So they are meeting together at the eye base. We say, oh, I see something. I hear something. Like we say like this. Yeah. So at that time, the visible object is already little bit already before rising, and then eye base also little bit before rising of the unconsciousness and manifests. They are not simultaneously rises, because if simultaneously arises, they cannot support as a base condition, because material only strong enough. We already explained strong enough is not arising moment and not that moment, just only static moment. They have a strong enough power to support for the unconsciousness and manifest. Yeah, that's why normally we don't know, we think or just only simultaneously arises and support together, but no, little bit already arising visible object and eye base as well. Yeah, already arising the support for the later arises the eye consciousness, they support, but they keep present. Yeah, they stay present. Yeah. So I will explain more detail about that. Okay, so we already know the different kind of mind has a different kind of base. Yeah. So the one we are greedy. So greedy mind, the greed rooted consciousness, the base is a heart base, but sometimes the heart base is a condition, but sometimes not, because sometimes means any arupa brahma ring, no material, so they have no supporting by the material. So at that time, yeah, and then anger rooted consciousness. Anger rooted consciousness always depend on the heart base, because in the deity Brahma ring, they have no anger. They have no anger in those ring. In those ring, I mean, they have anger, under defilement they have, but in those ring, especially because of their ring, naturally they never ever angry. Yeah. So just only the anger rooted consciousness always depend on the heart base. Yeah. So we say, the heart problem is because of the too many anger. Yeah. And delusion-related consciousness. Delusion-related consciousness also sometimes, not always, sometimes depend on the, heart base, because no material ring, they cannot. Yeah. And unconsciousness always depend on the eye base. Ear consciousness always depend on the ear base. No consciousness only depend on no base. Tongue consciousness only depend on the tongue base. Body consciousness only depend on the body base. And receiving consciousness depend on the heart base. Yeah, we need to understand like this. Receiving consciousness. So the, seeing, I do thought process, many different kind of mind arises one after another. They depend on different base. Yeah. For example, I consciousness thought process or I consciousness arises. I consciousness to depend on the I base. But receiving consciousness, investigating consciousness, budding consciousness, they are not depend on I base. They depend on the heart base. Yeah. And then mind or abiding consciousness always. If I do abiding consciousness, not always, because of the no material ring. Yeah. The mind or abiding consciousness only depend only mind do not only depend on the heart base. If I do abiding consciousness only depend on heart base, and then smile producing consciousness. The smile producing consciousness always depend on heart base. Because no material, we cannot smile. Because of no mouth. Yeah. And great wholesome consciousness, always, not always, sometimes depend on, sometimes not. And then great resident consciousness, always. And great functional consciousness also sometimes. The great functional consciousness is for Arhan. So Arhan totally free from the mental defilement when they reborn in the Aruba ring. Aruba means no material ring. So they cannot depend on the heart base. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. So we need to understand like this. Okay. So this one I already explained about the how the base and objects already arising. Yeah, already arising. So this diagram explains about this. So this diagram is, the light content consciousness, Bhavanga Chetas always exists in our body. I mean, one no active mind, no stimulation, outside stimulation, our mind connect with the light content consciousness. So the stimulate one other stimulation, for example, visible object impinge in our eye. No, at that time, light content consciousness vibrate and stop, and then the active mind arises one after another. The process complete, and we see something. We know that visible object is a color or shape or the name or what, everything we know at the time. But we need many different thought process to fully understand the object. But here explanation is Here, part like content consciousness here. Where my pointer? Oh, here. The part like content consciousness here. So maybe the objects starting from here, the visible object impinge in our eye base, but the light content consciousness continuously light content consciousness here the eye visible object impinge in the eye base. Here means the moment of the past light content consciousness mind. Before that one, we have many time of the light content consciousness. So we can count before the visible object impinge, before the moment of the visible object impinge in the idol, we can count the 13 light content consciousness. And then after that, the visible object impinge in the idol, and then the light content consciousness here. VV means where pointer? Oh, here. VV. Yeah, VV means a vibration light content consciousness. Vibration light content consciousness, because the outside stimulation make vibration, and after that AV is arrest light content consciousness. Arrest light content consciousness means because of that kind of the visible object stimulation, light content consciousness stop at the time, cannot continue because of stimulation, outside stimulation. And then P means we say Fido abiding consciousness. P means Panchadvara Vachana. Fido abiding consciousness appear. This is according to the process of mind. Yeah, process of mind. Nobody controls it. Naturally, the P arises one after another. So after five do abiding consciousness, the C. We continue from here. From here to here. Yeah. C meaning Chakku Vijnana. Yeah, Chakku Vijnana is eye consciousness appear. And then after that, S1 receiving consciousness, and then S2 is investigating consciousness, and then after that V means Vatavana means determining consciousness. Yeah, and then J means Javana in Pali. Javana is a dynamic consciousness. Yeah, dynamic consciousness 7 times, not once. 7 times. After 7 times of dynamic consciousness, there are 2 times of consciousness arises. They are called, we say in Pali, is a Dhararamana. Dhararamana is a registering consciousness. They follow the dynamic consciousness 2 times. Yeah. So I know thought process appear like this. Yeah. So this is we explain about the moment or the mind. Different kind of mind. But this mind arises because of the object and base, isn't it? So object and base also arises and disappear, appear and disappear, moment by moment, they continue. So we calculate according to the lifespan or the material because of the base and outside stimulation object are material. So material has a different lifespan from the consciousness. Yeah. So we calculate the different kind of the mind movement, and then the here mentioned the red ball mentioned is a kind of the karma bone matter. Karma bone matter here, I would say karma bone matter is I'm base. I'm base. I'm base is a karma bone matter. I'm sensitivity is karma bone matter because of the previous life, many previous life, maybe we already done. We already done the karma action and to create to make the karma bone matter. Yeah.
Only eyes, or
not only and the other
eyes?
the different five things too as well. Yeah. This example just only I give the example for the eye sensitivity. Yeah, eye sensitivity is not automatically arises within us because of the karma, power of karma we already have done in the previous life. So this karma bone matters always arises new one by moment. Every sub moment of the mind. I mean, every sub moment of the mind, the karmable materials arises. That's why we stay alive, and yeah. If the karmable matter stop, we die. We will die.
A combination of all the sense door.
Different karma.
Together,
no, with different karma make the different base, different kind of the eye, ear, different.
Different but functioning same time.
Yeah.
Not together, joined, but separate.
Separate karma, yeah.
Karma.
Yeah, separate karma create a separate, different kind of the eye sensitivity, ear sensitivity, nose sensitivity, tongue sensitivity.
So karma is not just one.
Not just one. Yeah.
Made up of different.
Yeah, different. That's why somebody they born they blind. So but they can hear. Yeah. So that time, no karma born material, eye sensitivity, no. This kind of karma is, it's not. So that's why. Anyway, so that mean I would like to say here is every karma born. If you have a karma already performed, already done in the previous life, we get the different kind of the base. Yeah. Individual power karma. So the power of karma create at every sat moment, arising moment, steady moment, and dead moment of the every mind, every kind of mind. Yeah. Yeah. So the red ball represent the karma bond matter. Here is eye sensitivity. So the eye sensitivity every moment. So 13 lies containing consciousness mind has a 3 moment: rising moment, steady moment, and dead moment. So every moment the karma bond matter, eye sensitivity arising. That means it's a new one. So every refresh, every new one replace. But the one of the matter has the lifespan is 17 times of the moment of the lifespan of the consciousness. That's why they continue a little bit more. They continue. So when we count, so for example, the karma bond matter, the eye sensitivity, the eye base here, 30 moment or light containing consciousness, dead set moment. One of the karma bond matter is eye base. So this eye base continue to the unconsciousness static moment, because that matter has 17 times of the lifespan. So we can count. So we can count how we can count that here unconsciousness, isn't it? So from here we count the Panchadharavajana. Where pointer here? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and then here's 12, total 16, isn't it? So that's why I calculate here 16 multiplied by 3, because 3 meaning is a sat moment, 3 sat moment. Yeah, so they have the 3 sat moment, isn't it? Yes, that's why 16 multiplied by 3, we got 48, isn't it? 48. But here we have one moment, one sat moment here for the 13 light containing consciousness. Yeah, we got sat moment, one sat moment, and the eye consciousness also rising moment and static moment, two more sat moment. So 3 more sat moment we need to plot 48. So we got 51. So 51 sat moment is a lifespan of the consciousness, a matter. Because of the, we already explained the one lifespan of the matter is 17 times of the consciousness, isn't it? So one consciousness has a sat 3 moment. So 17 multiplied by 3, we got 51. Yeah, that's why. That's why the material 30th light containing consciousness, that moment appear, lifespan is stopped at the static moment of the eye consciousness. Yeah. So you understand? Yeah. So we can calculate every matter. We can calculate where they stop, where they disappear. Yeah, according to their lifespan, we can calculate. Yeah. So here from the 30th light content consciousness, that moment to the here, the before visible object impinge in our eye base. So the before that moment, one kind of the light content consciousness here has a 3 kind of moment like this. So from here to here, many kind of the eye base, many new eye base appear, isn't it? Because every sad moment, new comable matter appear. So these kind of the comable matter, here we emphasize eye sensitivity, eye base, eye base. So the other base also same. If you understand eye base, the other base would say. So these moment, how many moments? 37 moment we got. 37 moment. Between 37 moment, the eye matters. 37 arises. New eye moment arises. 37. 37 sat moment. Because of 37, we got 37 such moment between them. So if you want, we can calculate 1, 2, up to 12. So 12 multiplied by 3, we got 36, isn't it? Yeah, we got 36. So 36 plus here, this one. Plus 1. So we got 37. So between that moment of mine, new 37 kind of the eye material appear. Understand?
I think so.
Yeah. So this material can continue the whole of the process or not. We need to investigate. Yeah, investigate. Because we already investigate this one. This one is not finished. This one, that one or the iron base finished here. Not the whole process, isn't it? Yeah, no, the whole process up to here. Up to here. But that material eye base cannot exist up to the whole process. That's why we say short lifespan. Short lifespan means not the whole process of the eye top process. Yeah. We calculate like this. Yeah. And then this one, if you want this one, we can calculate. So this material, this iron-based material can continue up to the whole process or not, we can calculate. We can calculate means here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 multiplied by 3, 33. 33 plus 1, 34. Only 34. Not 51. So cannot.
So if it's less than 51, I mean it's a short lifespan.
Yeah, short. That's why. That's why these eye material, 37 kind of eye material, arises between these mind. We say short lifespan. Short lifespan means it cannot support for the whole process of mind. Yeah, because the eye-based and visible objects is very strongly supported condition to arise there. Eye consciousness. Yeah, that's why. That's why. Not only eye-based, but also the visible object as well. Visible object is also material, so that material also, yeah, according to the lifespan, continue. So should be support the whole thought process. That's why we say these eye matter and then the visible object also cannot support for the process. And another 11 here, we show 11 kind of the matter as well. Between these mind appear 11 kind of material. They have a very long lifespan. The beyond the process. Beyond the process of mind. If you calculate their lifespan, their life, for example, that material, that material lifespan is beyond the process.
Can you show me how? How is it beyond?
Because you can calculate here this mind, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 multiplied by 3, 30. So 21 beyond 21 of the process. 21 moment, 21 sad moment. To finish.
Oh.
Yeah, lifespan of the material. Yeah. That's why. That's why these material, 11 kind of the 11 material, they have a longer lifespan for the whole process than the whole process. So we say Amanda Yuka. Amanda Yuka means a very long lifespan for the process or mind.
Definitely.
Yeah. So the only one is we choose this one is very strong enough to support the condition. So because of this material equally stop here. If you calculate this one, yeah, equally stop here. Because if you calculate here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. Oh, here 7. Sorry. So here 7. We need to calculate here 7. 7. We calculate 1, 2, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 multiplied by 3, 48, and then we plus 3. So 51. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly the same lifespan. That's why we Majjhima Yuka Chakku Pasara. So like middle. Not too short, not too long. Middle lifespan of the material, eye material support the whole process. Very strong and enough. to support the whole process of the I consciousness. Yeah.
So the life span supports exactly 51.
Yeah.
The static is short lifespan
Mm-hmm.
because it arises. But then the death, on the other hand, is long as it continues on because it goes past.
Yeah. Because of these 11 materials beyond the lifespan. Yeah. So yeah, in detail we calculate like this. You can imagine, 2006 years ago, the Buddha point out very systematically, because of these mind can focus on the meditation, mind without experiment scientifically. They see directly with the inside wisdom. Yeah, very interesting. So okay, so that's why the Majjhima Yuga middle light, I metta already, arisen before the I consciousness, isn't it? Yeah, that's that material. So can support as a pre-nascent condition to arise the I consciousness. Yeah. Okay. So the Nidana Waka Sanyutta, the Buddha teaching, and 5 kind of Sanyutta. So this one is that statement is Nidana Waka Sanyutta, page number 302. The Buddha said, only when the visible object strikes at the eye sensitivity, eye consciousness arises. Roughly, we understand like this, but in detail is different. So eye sensitivity as a receptor, and the visible object is a stimulator. So eye consciousness is look like the spark. In your car, the spark to burn the gas to get the energy to drive the car. So like this within us, many eye consciousness, ear consciousness, nose consciousness, tongue consciousness, many spark. One outside stimulator and receptor, and they meet together. Perhaps many spark like with various kind of eye consciousness, ear consciousness, nose consciousness, tongue consciousness, body consciousness, many. Yeah. So one must be able to practice insight meditation at the very moment horizon of that consciousness. If one can do so much such according to the dependent origination, paccaya, we say in Pali, is just done for the sake of stopping the rotation, unless cycle of life. If we practice while we are seeing something, while we're hearing something, at that moment we practice if we can practice meditation, we can stop the cycle of life. The Buddha said in the dependent origination, paccaya. That's why we need to practice meditation. If we cannot, when we see, so that visible object, we think, oh, this one is because of the pausing, and many things arises. Yeah, but they are just thinking. In reality, it's just visible object, but because of the delusion, because of the many kind of the mana refinement, carbon, and we just only we accept the conventional truth, not reality. Yeah.
And therefore, at the same time, creates different arising of Dhamma.
Yeah.
Which continues on.
That's right. That's right. So that in that way, we create many newcomers to reborn again and again. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So if we can stop just only reality
Sees it as it.
with the mindfulness concentration, so no perception. So perception keep the data in our memory. Yeah, and later when we see, when we hear something, arise again, appear again, and many things, create new karma many times. That's problem. That's why we rebut again and again, unless. So the Buddha showed the cycle of life. How can we break the cycle of life? It's just only present meditation at the moment of seeing, at the moment of hearing, at the moment of smiling. So yeah. So the Buddha continued the statements, Chakkun cha paticca, rupe cha upajjati chakku vijnana. So the nature, there are eye sensitivity known as a chakku chakkayatana, and visible object known as a rupayatana, we say in Pali. So when these two meet and get together, eye consciousness, known in Pali, chakku vijnana, arises like a spark. Yeah. Yeah. So the Buddha mentioned like this. And Tena Sangati Paso. What happened? When they meet, the two kind of the material meet, and one or not one, the middle stages arises, mind and manifests arises. So what happened? So then the Buddha said that Tena Sangati Paso. So the eye-based visible object and eye consciousness, Tena means three. These three, when eye consciousness arises at the very moment, when these three things, these three phenomena meet together, we say phassa, contact. Contact means not just touching, The contact means these three phenomena. Two are material phenomena, one are mental phenomena. These phenomena meet together, we say phassa. Yeah, contact. So at that stage, we continue another stage, change. Not stop here. Just not stop here. So after establish the phassa, what happened next step? What happened is phassa paccaya vedana. Another stage appear. Another phenomenon arises. And vedana paccaya tanha. Tanha paccaya upadana. Upadana paccaya bhava. Bhava paccaya jadi. Jadi paccaya chara marana. Soka parideva dukkha dominus upayasa sambandhi. So many, the consequences arises in our, life cycle.
So it triggers a chain of events.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
that moment of contact.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Triggers.
Cause, effect become cause, and then generate another effect. Another effect become cause and generate another new effect. So change of the consequence of the phenomenon arises many in our cycle of life. So the Buddha explained like this. So the meaning is that the feeling, vedana, is established. After feeling, craving, tanha, craving arises. After, craving is changed into the cause, and then the craving create the clinging. Clinging means very strong craving. very strong craving, we cannot,
Must have it.
yeah, it's very, like a super crew. Yeah, clinging. And after clinging generate the existence, bhava. Bhava means we, because we want too much, we try to do something, action. Yeah. So bhava means a karma bhava. Bhava means rising, appearing, becoming. Yeah. In English we say, and Pali bhava, becoming. Becoming means a action becoming. Yeah, various kind of action, bodily action, verbal action, and mental action. We make. So because of these action, we have conception, jati. Yeah, we born this light, and aging with this light, we subject to aging, we subject to death, jara, marana, sorrow. Between them, we sorrow sometimes, very depression because of the condition we don't want. If we accept that kind of condition, we sorrow. Yeah. And the lamentation, purejāta means so very, very sad, very intensity, emotionally, emotionally sorrow, emotionally sadness. So that means pre-deva. Pre-deva means internally banned. Yeah, internally banning, emotionally, banning. Yeah. Physical suffering, many physical suffering we suffer, and grief, and extreme despair, dominance, upayasa. So dominasa is a grief. Yeah, dominasa. We don't want to accept that kind of condition. We cannot accept. And then extreme despair means upayasa. Upayasa means like, if you a pan you put in the stove and then heat up many, and then at the time the you chopping brief you put in this pan, what happened? Chopping beef.
Cooks.
Yeah, so ban, totally ban, isn't it? Yeah, like the pre-deva means like this. Yeah, in Pali is pre-deva. Sorry, upayasa. Upayasa means like this. So many things happen in our life, not only this life, but also the previous life and maybe in the future life. If we get the body and mind, so these phenomena, many these phenomena arise many times within us. Yeah. So the Buddha explained our life, cycle of life like this. Yeah. So if we can stop the feeling, the other dana, and the clinging, craving, clinging, and other phenomena also stop. If we can stop the feeling. Yeah, that's why we practice meditation. When we see, when we hear, when we smell, when we taste, at the moment, we focus on that with mindfulness and concentration. We see the reality, so we don't have the feeling about the conventional truth. This is mine, or this is I can do. I have the ability. We think like this in conventional truth, as a conventional truth. But we practice meditation and focus on that. We see the reality, the material, and then the phenomena or the material, the phenomenon of the mind, just only reality. So no feeling like this. Yeah. So if we stop that feeling, the craving, clinging, and then karma, becoming never appear, never ever happen. Yeah. This is the way to how to break our cycle of life. How to break. Yeah. So the Buddha explained, Ewa medasa kevalasa dukkha khandasa smudyo hodi, in such way, entirely not with pleasure. So the Buddha, emphasized very strongly, no, not mixed with the passion. Because of the that meaning is we need to understand is the Buddha, accept the pleasure. Here, why the Buddha not mixed with pleasure, meaning is, like give the example is a person is so like the honey. So the honey, the drop of honey is on the very short edge of the knife. If you, if you try to, yeah, you will suffer. So like this, like this. But if he he can taste of the honey, but the suffering is more than it's pleasure. That means the Buddha said, so not mixed with pleasure means. So all these suffering arising, ewa medasa kevalasa dukkha khandasa. So why does that happen? The Buddha, made a question. So it happened because of the one cannot contemplate at the moment of eye consciousness process or ear consciousness process or many different kind of process. Yeah. Yeah. So on seeing, on hearing, on smelling, on tasting, on touching, on thinking, many things. If not mindful, one go round and repeat with no end. We see samsara.
So fast.
Yeah, it's so fast. Yeah.
It's hard to contemplate the many processes and stages in a single conscious thought.
Yeah, that only that process
so
fast. Yeah, so fast. But if you can focus on the one of them, you understand it.
Slow down.
Yeah. So this is the many kind of the new life we be born again and again. Yeah. It's no end. So we say samsara in Pali, samsara. Samsara is very dangerous, very dangerous destiny to go, very long way to go. Yeah. If we cannot be mindful on those moments. Yeah. So that's why in the Buddha, so with what methods should one contemplate the roundary part? It should be done by insight meditation. It's only one way. So one must contemplate precisely while seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and then thinking. So the what why, the what why refer to the present moment. Yeah. Present moment, yes, in reality, present moment, our real time. Past gone, future's not coming yet. Actually, the present moment is our time, our real time. Yeah. But no mindfulness, we cannot stay on the present moment. Our mind always go back past and thinking for future. Thinking for future, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Huh? That's why. That's why. If we need to train our mind with mindfulness to stay on the present moment. Every present moment, which we can stay, no problem. Yeah. So the why meaning is why seeing, why hearing, why smelling meaning is the present moment of the seeing, present moment of the hearing. Yeah. Yeah. After that, we cannot because of gone. Yeah. That's one. So individual who has strong concentration on the contemplating eye consciousness right at the present moment of the rising can terminate the wrong rebirth because of we have no, the precession sanya. Sanya is a very keep a lot of the information and give in the future these information and many our action arises in the future. So that meaning is that we create new karma, yeah, new action and new life many times. Yeah. Okay, so that's why we need to practice insight meditation at the moment. In the contemplation of seeing, 5 factors are involved. Yeah, we need to understand 5 factors are embodied. So what are they? They are eye sensitivity, visual object, eye consciousness, contact, phassa, and feeling. Because phassa generate the feeling. Feeling due to contact. So altogether, 5 factors we got. So these 5 factors are working together, If we can stop the feeling, we can note on to realize the feeling. So if the feeling is terminated at the moment and no craving, clinging, and becoming new karma never ever arises. Yeah. So we break the cycle of life at the time. Yeah. Yeah. So the following consequences of craving also cease. So at the moment, our secure time. Secure time, yeah. So the eye sensitivity, visible object are 2 rupa dhamma. Rupa dhamma means material phenomena. Material eye sensitivity, visible object. 2 material phenomena, eye consciousness, contact, and feeling. These are 3 nama dhamma. Nama dhamma meaning is manda phenomena. Mando, yeah. Because eye consciousness, mind. Contact is manda factors. Feeling also manda factors. So altogether we see mando phenomenon. Yeah. So these 5 factors, if we classify like this, we have 2 groups. Material phenomena and manda phenomena working together at the time. So while seeing the truth of suffering can be known by contemplating, seeing means maybe one of them, 5 factors. If you understand one of them, you can see the truth of the suffering. Yeah. Because, eye sensitivity also appear, disappear. Visible object also you see appear, disappear. And then eye consciousness, very quick, more than quickly, disappear. Contact, feeling also. If you focus on one of them, whatever, you understanding, you realize, you begin to realize the suffering means appearing and disappearing is a kind of suffering. We cannot stop it. We cannot control it. No, don't disappear. Don't change. We cannot see it. We cannot command it, isn't it? Because according to their, the characteristic, according to their function, arises and disappears. Yeah. So this is the truth of the suffering. Yeah. If you contemplate on the seeing moment by seeing mindfulness, seeing.
Oh, is that why when
Yeah.
practicing mindfulness, you said if you see something,
Yeah, you should mindfulness on that, focus on the seeing, hearing. Yeah, that's right.
The purpose is this.
Yeah.
To understand to contemplate and understand between the object and how.
Yeah. The matter phenomena and mental phenomena. Yeah.
And from that, Dhamma arises. To contemplate on that.
Yeah.
What you're seeing, because it arises.
Yeah. This is a procedure. Yeah, when we practice insight meditation. Yeah. Yeah. So that's why the Buddha explained, dependent origination. Yeah.
So is it also the technique of breathing?
Yeah.
Is a part of the nose consciousness or smell?
Nose touching, the air touching. So you feel the touching. So the wind element, you can contemplate.
That is part of the nose consciousness.
Yeah. Body consciousness. Yeah. And the wind elements. Yeah. And then also contact feeling, you can focus on that also. Yeah. One of these factors, if you focus on that, the other thing, they are working together. So if you realize one of them, you can realize the other also. Yes. Because they're working together. One moment. Yeah. Okay, so when concentration and insight wisdom become mature, on contemplating, seeing, one will perceive the passing away feeling of the visible object, and then pass away of the noting consciousness also. Yeah. So one by one, you see one by one. Yeah. So those with strong insight, we see Bhinga Jnana. Bhinga Jnana means wisdom. The wisdom began realize the disappearing. Yeah. So disappearing moment, clearly, realize the disappearing moment, we say Bhinga Jnana. Jnana means wisdom. Bhinga means disappearing or that moment. Yeah. So strong insight, with the strong insight, we see everything what we focus on that matter phenomena or mental phenomena, whatever. You realize just disappearing. Yeah. Like this. Yeah. So we perceive the fleeting passing away of the visible object, and then the other, not only visible object, the other different mental phenomena as well. And also there are the eye consciousness. So eye consciousness also one by one appear by the moment clearly, very clearly at the moment. Yeah. So Bhinga Jnana is a very strong insight wisdom, very strong insight wisdom. Yeah. And then on perceiving the passing away, one can realize the impermanent nature. Yeah. The more the more you understand, the more you see, the more you realize clearly the personal way of the every phenomena, whatever matter or mantra, whatever, you realize the impermanent nature. Nature, we say in Pali, nature. So things the personal way are so fast, so quick, swept in, they seem to be oppressing you every moment. Torture, light torture. By them. Appear and disappear, appear and disappear. That kind of process oppress you, torture you. You feel like this at the moment.
Ending.
Nothing left.
Meditation.
Appear and disappear. Only appear and disappear. Nothing left. So kind of the oppression. Oppression meaning the torturing. Every moment, whatever you focus, appear and disappear, appear and just only this process. Nothing left. So it's taken as suffering to come. The meaning of dukkha, we realize fully, we understand the meaning of dukkha at the time, at the moment. Just learning, reading book, suffering is cannot fully understand. But at that stage, at the inside wisdom level, is so strong to see the impermanent nature. The more you realize impermanent nature, the more you understand the nature of suffering.
But even outside, all around us is
even outside, inside, outside, whatever.
It's filled with impermanence, nature of impermanence. Whether it's on the grand scale or within the fleeting moment of a thought.
So how can one prevent this suffering caused by oppressive personal way? We cannot. We cannot. It's a very severe, very awful. Oppressed. So it cannot be prevented in any way. It's happened on our own accord, own function. We cannot stop it. So it's not controllable. We say anatta in Pali. Anatta meaning is we cannot control it. We cannot command it. Just only its own accord, its own function. Okay. So if you understand in the thought process, also they say in the other thought process, and so the Buddha mentioned another statement. It's a soda yadana, soda vinyana daduya, and samyudagana cha dhammana, purejāta, paccaya. Ear base, ear sensitivity. Ear sensitivity serves as a condition, pre-nascent condition for the ear consciousness and its associated manifest. So exactly say in the we already explained that thought process, ear thought process, nose thought process, like this. When we hear the sound and pinch in the earpiece, at the same time, mind do so like continent consciousness vibrate and stop, and then do abiding consciousness appear. So with these consequence of process of the mind, so with the 7 kind of manifestors, feeling, perception, sanya, and mandal formation, 5 mandal formation, they're working together, to complete the hearing thought process. Okay, so if you understand one of the kind of base and consciousness, the 5 different kind of base are say. So number 3 statement, the Buddha said, the kanda yadana, no base, no sensitivity. Kana vinyana daduya dan samyudagana cha dhammana purejāta paccaya. Yeah, no sensitivity already exists, already arising before the nose consciousness and its manifest stages. Yeah, as sub as a condition by pre-nascent condition. Yeah. Because of these conditions, there are nose consciousness and manifestors, including contact and feeling. Yeah, contact and feeling is very concerned, phenomenon to generate many things. Yeah.
What is the Pali word for contact again?
Phassa, yeah. Phassa, phassa. Yeah. So yeah, like here, look at the smell, impinge in our node base, node sensitivity, and say at the same time as mind will impinge. So after that, the feeling, perception, and the other mental formation are working together with no consciousness in the no thought process. Yeah. In the same way, another base is the Buddha statement is Jingwa Yadanan, time base, time sensitivity. Jingwa Vinyana Daduya, Dan Samyudaka Nancha Dhammana, purejāta paccaya. Yeah, whatever we eat, that the kind of process arises within us. So the time sensitivity or time base already arising before the time consciousness as a condition of the pre-nascent condition. Yeah, like this. When we taste something, the various kind of taste, sweet, hot, or various kind of taste on the time base. So at the same time, mind will, so time consciousness and feeling, perception, and then the other mental formation working together on the process of time consciousness thought process like this. And then saying in the body door, the Buddha statement is kaya yadana, body base, body sensitivity. So body sensitivity is different from the previous sensitivity, because the body sensitivity, the whole of our body, spread the whole of our body. Exception is our hair and nail and then drying, dry skin. Yeah. Without them, the whole body have the body sensitivity. Yeah. So body consciousness and its associated manifestations appear because of the body sensitivity already arising and support as a sub as a condition, pre-nascent condition. Yeah, already rising. And like this. When we touch something, so tangible object impinge on the body sensitivity, body base. In the same time, mind so arises body consciousness with the feeling, perception, and manifestation working together. Yeah. So at the stages, the object and base, the pre-nascent condition for the body consciousness. Okay, so we'll stop here. today. So maybe next week we will finish. Okay, thank you very much for your listening. Before stop our lecture, we wish our Buddha teaching stay longer and longer in the universe, because the more the Buddha teachings stay alive, the more all living beings be beneficial from it. So that's why we wish Buddha Sasanang Chidantidadu in 3 times. Buddha Sasanang Chidantidadu. Buddha Sasanang Chidantidadu. Buddha Sasanang Chidantidadu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you.